These are Andropogons, also known as Big Bluestems. Variety is called Blackhawk. We are going to put these all along the front of this fence here, mixed in with some pots and stuff. It's actually going to be really cool. So Nikki Hancock from Botanicals built all the pots and whatnot and put them all, and she's going to bring those in tomorrow, and they're just going to kind of get intermixed in here, and it'll be really kind of cool. So many plants. It's probably going to be like my new favorite grass because it's just so cool. As they get bigger, they just turn, like the tips of them just turn black. Like it's the craziest thing. Like you can see a little bit of the tips on them here, but I saw some mature ones over in Michigan, and they were just so incredibly cool looking. And sometimes I wonder if I got enough grass. An easy way to cover this. And these things will get about 7 feet tall. Hide this ugly wall and that little shed, so stay put. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. But they look like really kind of small and spindly right now, but next year those things are going to probably double in height and width. And then by the third year, it's going to be a solid wall. So I'm almost using the neighbor's hornbeam trees as like an artificial layering system. I'm going to incorporate them into the landscape by covering the hardscape elements with the fence. So you'll go from like grass to this mid-range, mid-level grass right here, and then the hornbeams up above it. So the structure of this, kind of mirrors and echoes the pattern of the hornbeams right behind it. So that way it's just really consistent. So it's, like getting some of the elements of the surrounding landscapes, like from the neighbors and whatnot, to work with the landscape that you're doing. Like here on the interior, like the landscaping doesn't just stop at the fences. There's always something on the outside that you might be able to incorporate in, whether it's like a view or some sort of framing that you're trying to do. There's always ways to make it more holistic instead of just being in a little box all the time. Wrap these around a little bit. And one thing I will say, landscaping with a lot of monotonous plants is that it makes figuring your plant counts really easy if you know what kind of centers that you're going to put them on, because you can just count it off in linear feet. Makes it really easy for you to calculate exactly how many plants you need. And hopefully I still have one more over there because I'm missing a spot. So we'll see if I followed my own advice. What else we got? Oh, guess what? I did count it right. I knew it. I actually am really excited for this. This is my first year with it, but it's a panicum or a switchgrass. It's called Totem pole, and I think it comes out of Proven Winners. Pretty sure, not 100%, but this is a grass that gets really tall and really skinny. Get around 5-6 feet tall, and it's really upright, so it has like a really good structure to it. And we should also get some pretty decent fall coloring as well. But because I've got such narrow beds here, I kind of have to use things that are tall and skinny. With the challenge of not really using any florals, kind of resorting to grasses a little bit because they give you that structure and they're really drought tolerant. They'll tolerate a lot of the reflective heat that you get off of surfaces, which this property has a lot of. So we're just going to use them everywhere. I figure these would look really good, you know, by the basketball court over here. The other reason why you want to use grasses over here is like, if I use any other shrubs or anything like that, I'll get like a lot of breakage, and you know, grasses don't care. They don't care at all. In it, I decided to do totem pole because it seemed like it had a little bit better structure, a little bit better color, based on what I've seen on, you know, mature species when I went back east and what I've seen here at like Redview Gardens and whatnot. So I'm excited for that one. Oh, but having a designer who understands not only like your vision, but like kind of the construction process and understands plants a little bit, you know, or at least knows enough to ask the right questions, makes a huge difference in whether or not your landscape's going to succeed or not, you know? So, I mean, you can spend like $10,000 in plants, but you don't know if the plants that you're going to go buy, if they grow here or your conditions at your site aren't conducive to what the conditions of that plant needs. I mean, you can just throw away your money very quickly.